Welcome to Hearthside Stories 25, where every stitch, every tear, and every second chance comes to life. Pull up a chair, settle in, and let your heart listen, because here, we tell the stories that warm your soul and remind you what it means to be human. For 12 years, every sunrise Daniel saw was framed by bars. He thought his story was over, until the day he found the letter. Daniel was 23, when a single bad choice took away his freedom. The first night in his cell, he felt the weight of the years ahead pressing down like a stone. His world became, for walls, a narrow bed, and the sound of metal doors closing. At first, Daniel was angry at the system, at the people who had left him behind, at himself. But as the months passed, anger became exhaustion. One winter afternoon, while working in the prison library, Daniel was sorting donated books. Tucked between the pages of a worn novel, he found a sealed envelope. On the front, in faded handwriting, it said, "To whoever needs this." He opened it. Inside was a short note. "No matter where you are right now, you are more than the worst thing you've done. Someone out here believes in the person you can become." No name. No return address. Just those words. Something in Daniel shifted that day. He started showing up early for his library shifts, reading anything he could: history, poetry, repair manuals. When an elderly inmate needed help writing to his granddaughter, Daniel offered to teach him how to write again. In the quiet hum of the library, he began to imagine a life outside those walls. When his sentence ended, Daniel stepped into the sunlight, holding only a small box of belongings, and the letter, now worn and creased, from being unfolded 100 times. Life outside was harder than he'd imagined. Doors closed quickly when they learned his past. But Daniel remembered the note: "You are more than the worst thing you've done." He took work wherever he could, repairing old furniture, cleaning yards, painting walls. One client, a local carpenter, noticed Daniel's skill and offered him a steady job. Years passed. Daniel saved every spare dollar. One day, he rented a tiny storefront on the corner of Maple and Fifth. The sign above the door read, "Second Chance Workshop." Inside, Daniel restored old furniture and trained others who had been in prison. The letter still sat framed on the wall, a reminder that even the smallest act of kindness can rewrite a life. We don't all find an envelope waiting for us. But sometimes, we can be the person who writes it for someone else. Thank you for spending time with us here at Hearthside Stories 25, where every story is a reminder that love still heals, hope still restores, and home is never too far away. Until next time, keep your heart open and your story burning bright.